Hi, my name's Graham Simpson and today I'm talking about the AK4500's auto rotation mode. Hey, good to see you again. Today this is the AK4500 and I'm going to go through auto rotation mode on here. So start off by simply swiping to the left and you'll see in the middle there it says auto rotation. If you press that once and it tells you a message. I'm going to read this out to you. Please connect your camera to your gimbal. Please set an exposure time less than the length of the dwell time, or as it is on here, dial, D-E-I-L. I think they mean dwell, but they've clearly got carried away on this one. And then you just press continue. Now you have three options on here. One is time, route, and use the last config. Get onto that one later. That's fantastic. So start off with time. Now you have pan, tilt, interval, and dwell. So there's four options to change on here. Now previously on the AK2000, you would have to use the joystick and scroll up and down. Now you use the joystick to go along or down, but to change your times you now use the wheel. So as you can see there, it's going up and down. So I'm going to put that to 10 seconds just so you can see a move quick. I've done that one the same. Now every time you power back on, the gimbal will reset its dwell time to 5 seconds every time without fail. I wish it wouldn't, but can't have it good always. So I'm just going to reset that to 0. Now the interval and dwell would be as if you're doing a photo time lapse, that you need it to stop, take a shot, and how long you need it to stop for to take a shot, etc, etc. Not something I tend to do, but if you need to know about that one, I'm pretty sure there's going to be more videos about that another time. So once you've set all those, press the button on the right hand side and then go into auto rotation. Now you have route is your next option. With route, as you'll see here, like it is on the AK2000 and the 4000, is that once you start your initial set point. So I'm just going to turn the camera to there, press OK. Now before, with the AK2000, you had to leave the gimbal at a position for half a second. So you'd move, move, move like this. This now on its end, towards its end point, records the entire path that you're doing. So you don't need to stop, but you do need to be aware that if you're wanting to go from here to here, that you have to try and do it as smooth as you can in this move. If you sort of go, it will record that. So you've got to get it right. So you may sometimes need to cancel this and keep doing it until you get it to the right point, because the motors are still active. So you're kind of fighting the motors, if that makes sense. You're having a bit of a battle to get to your end point. So let me set my end point. I'll just do a straight one somewhere around there. Now I moved slightly, but we'll see what it does. You press OK. Now if your camera is connected, so I've got the remote cable going into the GH4 here, it will start the recording for you automatically. Let's see how this one moves. I got it right. But what you've seen now here, which is different to the AK2000 and the 4000, is it now stays at that end point. Whereas before it would whip back to its default position. It will now stay there. The dial has finished counting down, because that's one of the other things it does for you. It gives you how many photos it's going to take, how long to pan and how long to tilt is remaining. So if I press escape now, it won't stop recording. You still have to stop the recording, but it will default back to the 0 position. So let me set this time a curvy route. So that's my in point. So I'm going to go down and around and up and back and round and down there like that. The gimbal has a maximum speed that it can move at. If you make your move too complicated and not enough pan and tilt time, you will get this message. So let me set the time on the pan to be how longer? 20 seconds. Come back out there. Route, right, initial point. One there. And I'm going to go there, 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 And now back here, see if that one does it. There we go. Right, so it's going to go closest point there. So now you see it's moving up, down, and all around. Oh, coming back. There we go. Two seconds left, and that's going to come to its end point. That's the ending point there. So I think that was my move. Obviously, if you're watching it through the viewfinder, you'll obviously have a better idea of where you need to sweep it. But you need that balance of pan and tilt speeds, otherwise it kind of will pan and there's still a little tilt left. It's a bit of an art form, but it's practice makes perfect. So let me escape that. Now, the best thing about this one is you can use the last config, as it says at the bottom here, and it will now repeat those moves, which is fantastic that you can repeat that. Now, a thought I had earlier, and I was mucking around my youngest daughter with this one, is if you've got something like the GH4 or the GH5, you put it in slow motion mode, set your moves, and then do, if you're doing something like a music video, is that you can do repeatable moves with costume changes, lighting changes, all kind of changes in the slow motion mode. You might have quite a cool music video or action sequence if you need it repeatable, something. But that, not just for time lapse, but for video, is fantastic. I like that feature. I think I'm going to be using it quite a bit just for various things when I'm out doing landscape photography. But in that scenario of professional video, that's quite cool, especially with the slow mo, because then it becomes like a robotic move. It won't change your zoom and it won't change your focus, unfortunately. If it did that, oh, mind blown. But that's an awesome feature. So that's it. That's it for the AK4500's auto rotation modes. In a nutshell, that's all you need to know. As always, thank you for watching. Click that little subscribe button below and the bell icon next to it to be notified when I upload another video, probably about the AK4500. And I hope to see you all in a future video. Cheers.